Everybody wants some blast of magic, 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 magic. Look up the magic in me.
Alright, hello everybody, it's 444RR with the next video of Magician 101, the show for all magicians here at Bob's Magic Emporium. I love filming this show. It's the best part of my week. Alright, we got a lot of great questions, but post your questions down below for next week and I'll give them an answer. Alright, first is from Mary Sue. Okay, thanks. I went to check it out, but I don't think I'll be buying it anytime soon, but thanks. Can you tell me if I should buy the trick? Yes. In parentheses. Alright, Mary, got some bad news. I don't remember which trick you wanted me to, which one you're talking about. I don't remember which trick. So what I want you to do, repost the question down below for next week, as well as what trick you were I had you check out. So I don't remember which trick it was. I think I remember which one, but I don't want to give you the wrong information. So repost the question, and as well as what trick it was in the comments below, and I will answer it next week. I'm so sorry about that, Mary. All right. 5555 Trumpet says, can you tell me your thoughts on the sword through neck? Alright, I'd love to tell you my thoughts on this trick. I've already done this trick for the 365-day magic challenge, so you can go check it out. I like the trick. I don't love it. The reason being is, first of all, you start off by showing the sword can go through the stocks, because you have it already sitting in the stocks, you show it, and then you take the sword out, you put the stocks around the person's neck, and then you plunge the sword through their neck. Okay, that's the whole premise of the trick. But what you also do before you plunge the sword through their neck is you poke the sword on their neck, and they say, oh, do you feel that? And they're like, yeah, I feel the sword. Then you plunge it through, and they see it sticking out of the back of the stocks. In my opinion, I think the person who is in the stocks, it's more for them. The people in the audience, you know, they're like okay with it, but I think the reaction is more for the person and watching the person who's in the stocks get tormented versus the people in the audience, because it's not a very mystifying trick. I would not use this for kids' birthday parties. The magicians who do tricks like this, or the arm chopper, or the hand chopper, or the neck chopper during a kid's birthday show, I don't understand why they do that, because it would freak the kids out. So I don't do any neck choppers or sword through necks or sword swallowing in my kids' shows, just because it will freak the kids out, and some of them get really scared. So I don't use that. But in a stage show, it works, but I think it works more for the spectator who's in the actual stocks versus the people in the audience. Because I've been on both sides. I've performed the trick, and I've also seen the trick done live, and I think it's more for the person in the stocks. Alright, Mr. Tadpole221 says, I see you have Soapy Suds on your shelf. How do kids react to it, and is it worth the money? It usually sits right there, but I have it down here, so I can talk about it. If you have not seen the 365-day magic challenge video of this, the ZachMan18 loves this when I do this trick. But what it is, you have 3 handkerchiefs. You have one with handprints on it. You have one with, exploding pen on it as well. And then one with pink lipstick stains. I don't have the pink lipstick ones. But it's a really great trick. Kids get a kick out of it, especially when the silks change. But the pattern that I use when I do, like, an adult show or a stage show is I'll do an infomercial. And I'll say, introducing the new Soapy Suds. And I'll talk about it as an infomercial. I don't do that with kids' parties, though. Because, you know, you want to make sure that it's clear and decisive what you're going to do for the kids. So you say, I'm going to take these. I usually start by saying, all right, well, we're going to use the trick with 3 handkerchiefs, 3 white handkerchiefs. And I bring out the first one. Normally, I bring out the exploding pen one, and I'll say, wait a minute, I needed white ones. This has stuff on it. Here, hang on, wait a minute. Let me try another one. I'll bring out the handprint one. I'll say, whoa, there's handprints on this one. Then I'll bring out the lipstick one, and I'll be like, something's not right here. Oh, wait, I got an idea. Let's use some laundry detergent on them, and then I'll put them inside the box, shake it up, and pull out the white ones. Kids love it. I think it's worth the money. It's one of those tricks you can get that's pretty inexpensive. I think it's like 25 bucks at most places to get it. So it's one of those tricks that's pretty inexpensive, but it also packs a punch, and you can take these boxes, tear them up. You can tear up the box so there's nothing inside. You get 6 of them in a package, but you can also buy 6 more refills, which is really cool. So I think it's worth the money, but definitely go check out my performance of it during the 365-day magic challenge video. And decide for yourself if you like the trick or not. Alright, and now we're down to Jay Brothwick's questions. Jay Brothwick says, thanks 444. All right, check out Penguin Man 406 and Russian Rhapsody. Excuse me. And it says, and the Russian Rhapsody is like the Nesta boxes. But it's okay. Thanks for trying to find out about the trick. He says, what do you think of the Zero Zone magic trick? Thanks 444RR. All right, let me put this back up here really fast. So the Zero Zone magic trick, it is a board. It's this board that has kind of this funky pattern on it. And you have this little ball. And the ball disappears from this zone. It's a big circle cut out in the middle of this board. You plunge a ball through. You turn the board around and the ball's gone. And then you can make the ball reappear. It's a disappearing, reappearing ball thing. I don't have the trick. I've seen it done, and I don't know how I feel about the trick. I don't actually have the trick, so I'm not going to give you a full review on it. But what I've seen from like the Magic Geek demos and a lot of the demos online of it, it looks kind of cool. But I think the secret, when I look at it, the secret may not be as cool as the trick is. And it may be, I don't know. But I think it looks kind of cool. That's one of the ones that I do want to get at some point. It's on my wish list for Magic Geek, on their wish list. But I don't know if I want to get it or not. I can't decide if I want to spend the money on it. So I can't tell you much about the trick, but it looks cool. And the description of it sounds really cool as well. And he says, sorry. And the deluxe bowling ball from Briefcase. What do you think of this? Sorry, I missed it out. Which means he forgot to put it in his other question. That's fine. It's okay to post more than one question. I have somewhat of the trick right here. This is, what is that? That is some kind of paper that shouldn't be on there. This is the deluxe briefcase. This is the deluxe briefcase. It's not the bowling ball from Briefcase, but it's the same kind of trick. What this is it's a briefcase, and you can put something inside of here that wouldn't normally fit inside of here, like a bowling ball, or a paint can, or an oversized teddy bear in here. And then you can pull it out. I don't recommend using like an oversized bear because people might think, oh, they just collapse. But like a bowling ball or a paint can can fit inside of here. And you start off by having this all locked up. You carry it out on stage. You put it down on your table or on the stage or whatever. You open it up. And then you pull it. You open it up. And then boom, you pull out the paint can. You pull out the bowling ball. Whatever. I like the trick. I do this on stage a lot. I used to use the appearing 8-foot pole. I used to pull the pole from this. But of course, it's like, well, this is a very expensive 8-foot pole. That's what it is. If I use the 8-foot pole. So now I use a paint can. And I think the paint can goes over really well. Because you start by carrying out the briefcase just like this. You put it down, you open it up, and then boom, you pull out a paint can. Nobody can guess how the paint can fits in there. So it's really, really cool. I like the trick. I think it's worth the money. It's expensive, though. It's I know you're over in England, but I know you're on the other, across the pond, as they say. So, but it's about, I got this for, I think I got it for like 89 American dollars. So it's kind of expensive. But I think it's worth it, though. I like it. It's kind of cool, but it might not be for you. But I think it's neat, though, and the secret's really cool because you can fit virtually anything inside of here. So I really like the trick. So that is the Magician 101 for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to post your questions down below for next week, and I'll see you next Wednesday for another all-new Magician 101.